Gonna build a mountain from a little hill.
Oh my gosh, this is the most unprepared stream I've ever did. I actually have to go to the physiotherapist in an hour or so, so I just didn't have time to make a video for you guys. So I was like, you know what? I am just gonna go live because I really wanted to share this with you guys. I know that not everyone reads my social medias like Twitter, Facebook, Instagram, or my Discord. So I thought, or my community wall on YouTube, obviously. So I thought, you know what, let's just go live to share it with you guys what Frontier just shared, and also some wink winksy to a new potential DLC. Thank you all for joining. I'm going to try to keep it short. As I said, I have to go in a bit. So Frontier, they made this forum post today. They already did one last week. I will get into that in just after this one for those that haven't seen it yet. But what they say, the Planet Zoo update 1.3 is coming to us the 25th of August. So that is super exciting. And I vote social media except YouTube. Well, see, there you go. It's especially for you. So we're pleased to review update 1.3 coming to Planet Zoo the 25th of August 2020. This free update contains community requested features and some exciting new additions to Planet Zoo. This post will go in depth about the upcoming additions and how it will affect your gameplay. So this is the picture. Yes, I had to make a quick thumbnail, probably gonna change it later, but this is the saltwater crocodile with color variations here, so that is super awesome actually. And we also have some more pictures in the other forum posts, which I will show in a bit for those who haven't seen those yet. So animal color variation, we're excited to introduce a difference in animal color which will make it easier to identify the individuals around your zoo. We've done so by sticking to known and realistic colors and by improving upon the general appearance of groups and herds with subtler differences in color. We've added a way for you to see color and pattern information from the animal market training window to make it easier for you to carry out your breeding and population goals and to provide our colorblind players with information. This includes the scientific terms for the color morphs we use in games, such as if an albino is classed as albino, leucistic, or simply another color. This is going to be interesting, guys. The availability of I hate those words, inheritable color morph genes in the animal market population is now variable per species in particular. 6% approximately of the jaguar population are now black jaguars. Yes! Bird and reptile albinism and leucism are now more likely than before, in line with natural result. Llama color morphs are extremely common and follow the same breeding rules as albinos with an addition set of color variations. I know that a lot of people have been asking for, well, for me, for the black jaguar, but also the llama, different colors. I think that is just going to be super awesome. Parsley, I'm so sorry, I don't understand where you're still hidden. I actually want you to make you just a mod, just so you can just text in here. It's so annoying. Okay, in addition to the color morph genetics, your existing zoo animals carry existing genetic information to both color and pattern. This information applies color variation on top of the animal existing textures and allows for subtle and gradual changes in color between different animals. When animals breed, their offspring create color and pattern values in range around the average of their parents, most often looking similar to at least one of their parents. However, there is now a small chance that color or pattern will pick a value far away from the parent color, perhaps looking more like a distant relative. The team researched animal color and pattern variation and found that documentations were rare and highly variable in quality depending on the species. We've done our absolute best to stick to research photo reference and do them justice. With this in mind, we've tried to avoid coloration that only applies to single individual animals, as the contrast of color would begin to look strange in groups. We've not added color variation to exhibit animals, partly because the environment are so dense it is hard to distinguish minor variation at a distance. The highly serrated and often very distinct colors and patterns will be more suited to additional color morphs. So the exhibit animals will not be colored, but I already mentioned that in the previous post, if I remember correctly. But I'm just really, in general, super excited to see some variations in the colors with a lot of different animals. They have 3 different stages, which I will show you in a minute if you haven't seen that yet, so stay tuned for that. So animal food management page. We have this animal food management page now, which you can do a lot of things with. The team are adding an animal food management page to provide you with one location to see all the animals and habitats in your zoo and what food grades the animals are being given. In this menu, you'll be able to see the projected food cost for the year, how many keepers are assigned to look after your animals in a habitat, very interesting, how much time has passed since your animals were last fed, whether your animals are hungry or not, the total cost per year for feeding all your animals, the total number of keepers in the zoo, the total number of keepers assigned to the habitats, and the total number of keepers not assigned to the habitats. You'll be able to change the food grades for your animals in this menu. This menu has been designed with community feedback in mind to make it easier for you to access and stay on top of food management around your zoo for multiple habitats. I think that is just an amazing addition. We can't really see too much in this picture, unfortunately. Like, you can barely read it, but you can see here the grade of the food. You can change that. There are some numbers here, amount of animals, maybe the keepers here. So yeah, that is a very interesting change, and I think this is definitely going to be super helpful for a lot of things. Let me just make it bigger like that. So then, new Sandbox map, guys. New Sandbox map. A brand new landscape set in location to be revealed soon. To be revealed soon? I mean, huh? What's that all about? Well, like, normally we got a free update with like some rock sets or like some foliage, which belongs to a new biome from a new DLC. Isn't that interesting, guys? Now, the only thing is that it's pretty confusing. Like, you can't, if you zoom in here, it says something like Estonian wilderness. So I'm unsure. They probably, I don't know. It's confusing, but they probably picked the biome in Estonia. I don't know how this works. I don't know what this means. But this definitely feels like some kind of hint, right? A brand new landscape set in a location to be revealed soon. So I'm very interested to hear more about that. So yeah, this is the map. I can't really say there is anything new. These rocks might be new. Other than that, I can't really tell. Oh wait, of course the path texture is new on this one. That is the only thing I can tell, but that looks really nice. That's like a really nice wooden texture, so I really do like that. But other than that, I can't really tell what this is about, but I'm super curious to hear more about that. So, timed scenarios. With this update, we're adding a free timed scenario in Estonia. Okay, Estonia again. Make sure you check it out. Timed scenarios task you will Timed scenarios task you with completing objectives against the clock. Awarding bronze, silver, and gold medals based on how long it takes for you to complete a scenario. We'll be providing you with a list of objectives, but unlike career scenarios, these objectives must be maintained once they're achieved, and they will become incomplete again. So that is a very challenging thing. I'm really interested to hear and see more about this, but that is all coming to the free update, guys. So just be aware, this is all free, coming on the 25th of August. So that's super exciting. Vending machines. Now, for those that have not played Planet Coaster, we already had vending machines in Planet Coaster, and they're really, really cool. Vending machines have been heavily requested, so we're introducing them into Planet Zoo. These work as cheaper alternatives for your guests to help satisfy their needs. But it's important to note that the food and drink from the vending machines don't satisfy as much as an item from a shop. They require power to work, so make sure you place them around power sources. Our veteran Planet players should know what the placement of vending machine differs to Planet Coaster. In Planet Zoo, they are placed like a path extra, such as a bench or a bin, and not like a shop with a path connection. Wait, are they? I should know that the placement of vending machines differs to Planet Coaster. In Planet Zoo, they are placed like a path extra. Oh my god, I totally missed out on that. So you can just place it just like a bin, but then on the edge of a path. Like normally in Planet Coaster, you should imagine just a shop and it extends with a path, but that's just not how it's going to work in Planet Zoo. That is really, really cool. I really love this one. So we're getting these awesome vending machines. This is really incredible. I'm just super excited for them. Okay, so next up is Staff Management Multi-Select. Thanks to community feedback, we're adding a multi-select to the staff management UI, meaning that you can select more than one member of staff at the same time. With this, you will now be able to train multiple staff at once, give multiple staff pay raises in increments of $10, assign multiple staff to work zones, and fire multiple members of staff at once. I really love this feature. At some point, your zoos are just way too big, and then you have so many employees, and then you're like, clicking them all and doing it all the time. So yeah, I honestly am really happy that they're adding this feature. I think it's super useless. I want to say useful. See, I'm like super hyped, excited. I can't even talk anymore. So the last thing is quality of life. We've been reading your community suggestions. Thanks to your feedback, we have created a variety of new features. Dismiss functionality for zoo alerts. You'll now be able to dismiss zoo alerts using the new trash can icon. Scenery light toggle. I love this one. You'll now have the ability to turn on or off scenery lights all the time instead of them just coming on automatically at night. Lights will not work without power unless they're solar powered. I just love it. So often I'm building some kind of building and I'm like, I wish I could just turn on the lights here even though it's daytime, because it's so normal, and they're finally adding this into the game. I just really, really love that. And the last thing, more creativity. We're thrilled to bring you additional creativity with new scenery assets. The foliage includes plants and smaller sapling trees to complement their larger cousins. While we're adding in three new paths, and the free rocks have been made to complement our new biome. So a new biome again, guys. Ooh, this is so cool. Update 1.3 will be paired with bug fixes and gameplay tweaks that are designed to improve your Planet Zoo experience. You get the full list of update notes when 1.3 goes live on the 25th of August. Thanks to you all for providing us with feedback, suggestions, and support. You've been absolutely fantastic. There you go. I think this is really a huge update. I think this is going to be really incredible, really awesome. So for those that missed out on the earlier post with the color variations, there has been information about that earlier. I will link the forum posts both in the description down below if you want to read them again, because I talk way too fast right now. But yeah, there are like subtle color variations right over here. So you have the bison, which has like subtle different color variations in them. And you have animals with medium color variations, just like the giraffe. They have different types of darker and lighter colors in them. And then you have the major color variations, and that is, for example, for like the wolves. They're not saying every animal are going to get different color variations, but a lot of them, which you would find in real life, I think that is what they said. Like, if it's common in real life, then we're definitely doing it, and if it's like very visual, but they probably excluded a few animals which they really didn't find important enough, or like the differences weren't that big. So yeah, this is just super exciting, and I'm really excited already for this free update. I'm super excited to hear more about anything else of the biome and what is coming our way, guys. I think it's fair enough to say that there is something more coming up, something big. So I am just really excited for it, and I hope you guys are too. I do really hope that you guys enjoyed this very short little stream. I talked a lot. As I said, I have to go to physiotherapist, so I can't really stay too long. But do tell me in the chat, how hyped are you for this free update on a scale from 1 to 10? Tell me in the chat. Oh, thank you so much for sharing, Joelle. Thank you so much for sharing my Discord server. Definitely join my Discord. There's a lot of hype train going on already right now in my Discord server. Feel more than welcome to join my lovely community. Super hyped. So many people are hyped. We might get things like foxes. Oh, good thing to mention. Good thing to mention. These things right over here on the bottom of the picture are new too. And some say, what are they called again? I can't remember the name, but it looks like something that fits in an Australian biome. So that's why we were thinking it should be an Oceania Australian pack because of the reference. Like, this is the only reference we have. But I don't know, with the Estonia thing, it's making it more confused now. Like, what can it be now? So I'm just super excited to hear more about it. Saltwater crocs live in Australia, and they showed that first. That's also a good point. Interesting. Wait, what? Is that Australia? I'm not sure. Oh, kangaroos. That would be so cool, actually. I think the vending machine picture, there are two. Oh, yes. Good point. Good point. There are indeed. I was sharing that at Discord. There is a new tree right over here. And there is also this new plant right over here. And also, these are the same things, I think. With these spikes that you see on this, maybe on here. I don't know, guys. There are some hints here, I feel, to the new biome. But yeah, do let me know if you're watching this later. Do let me know in the comment section down below. Leave a like, of course, in the video, guys. Really does help me out. Thank you guys so much. And I'm just gonna leave you guys there so I can run further. I bumped my elbow. Thank you guys so much for joining, and keep the hype up. Join my Discord, and subscribe if you haven't already, if you want to see some more Planet Zoo content, of course. And I will see you guys in the next video, or maybe with a new update soon. Who knows, guys? Wish you all a great day. Love you guys. Bye bye.